Hey guys, Jason Kills 32 here. Actually, I'll start like this. Hey guys, Jason Kills 32 here. As promised, I'm going to go over the Pathfinder Rise of the Rune Lords adventure card game. I'm not going to tilt this forward to show you the box. I'm not going to show you the back of this box because all of my cards are in here because we're currently playing this. And we're playing this more than anything else. I'll tell you why. It is quick. It is fun. And you can just, I don't know, it's just good. This is a good game. This is by far my favorite game that's came out this year. We'll go through, most people have seen the unboxing videos. This is my review. My review for it. For Pathfinder. Let's talk about the gameplay for a while. Where do I start with this thing? This is cool. In each set, this is what I do. This is what I do with this game. Each set you get your hero card. This is my cleric. I'm playing her. It's kind of a burn deck. But I want to play the other characters too. That's how great this game is. We'll talk about it later. I gotta stay on topic. With the cleric, on each card it tells you exactly how many cards you can have in your deck. It tells you all your information over here for your levels. Because in this game, you can level up. I don't know if you can see that or not. This is not. I'll take a picture and I'll put it in the video. But you can level up your character. You can you can adjust how you get your items. Now, item drops in the game are not huge. On certain things. You're going to have tons of blessings because blessings rule this game. But you can pick up small items, stuff like that, but armor and spells, if you're playing this 4 players, everybody playing, you'll get maybe 1 or 2, probably most likely 1, but at most like 2 per deck. So you won't walk away with a ton of cards. But you keep finding these different things. That's what makes it great when you actually do find something kind of cool that you can use and will help your character out. That would make you not want to get rid of it later on. There's drops. Basically you go through there. You're going looking through for the villain, and then you have whoever's henchman in the base set. But he jumps from deck to deck. A lot of people know how to play the game now at this point now. And then you're searching for him. But just the co-op, a lot of people say that, you feel like you're just going in motion. I don't see that at all like that. I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea. The dice roll mechanic of the game, just that's what makes the role-playing game fun for some people. I want to say that I don't feel as immersed necessarily as I do with when I play D&D or Pathfinder. But when I play those games, I play those games to role-play with a group. At that point it's all about storyline, stats and stuff like that. I mean, I'm more into the story than I am into my levels and stuff like that, because there's so many different things from start to end of a campaign in that you can do. But there's enough in this to immerse yourself the way you can play this one player. A lot of people are like, why would you play a game one player? But I've showed my friends this box, that I brought to play games here. I've showed my friends this box, and they, you know, they were like, oh, I can totally see how you play this one player. I see why you would enjoy this, because it's just kind of, it's real lightweight. You know, the first night we played, it probably took about an hour and a half to learn everything, but now we murder scenarios. You're talking 30, 45 minutes, no less. You don't have to. You don't. I don't know how to put this. You don't necessarily. I'll edit it. Screw it. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. With the game, you don't necessarily, you know, have to sit down and put a bunch of time into a campaign, because like when you campaign D&D, you're looking 4 hours for a good game. You're looking 4 hours. You know, that's a night. Where with this, you know, this is lightweight. You know, the big player of this game is me and my buddy. After work, we'll come home and we'll rock this thing out. You know, we're enjoying going through the campaign. We enjoy the base campaign. We're enjoying the regular campaign. You know, seeing all the different things from the Pathfinder series come up, and you're like, oh, I know that character, and you know, it's really cool kind of seeing it in a card format. It doesn't necessarily feel like a card game because there's so much of the dice mechanic, and you're drawing from a big number of cards. I like that about the living card games. This has a little more of an edge on the living card games than the deck builders, but you know, because it's hefty. It's a hefty price. With this one, and I think the expansion pack, you're looking to spend about $65 if you're lucky. That's if you buy it offline from somewhere that's reasonably priced. You go into a game store, you know, you could spend $100 on both of them, because that's how the business works. They're all dying away, and if we don't spend that much money at a gaming store, they're not going to be able to survive. They'll be able to keep having local games. I don't know how it is in your area, but here it's getting, you know, we've had like 5 or 6 different gaming stores go under business in a matter of just years. You know, we've had a new one pop up, but so I do try to go in there and buy things. Actually, I'm getting an expansion from there, because I know I'm going to pay maybe $10 more, but it's worth it, because that's just good for the community. It's good for keeping games alive. But it's not that bad. You know, I've talked about this when I was talking about Dungeon Command, about Magic the Gathering, and man, I'm just bitter. You know, just spending all that money. You know, it's this made me want to quit. You know, because it's just I like this. I like this, and I like the living card games. You know, you don't. There's expansions for it, but the base set with the Rise of the Rune Lord deck, if you buy the character add-on deck, just there, right there, going through scenarios, you could play like that for 6 months. You know, just going through a couple, you know, if you game like that. But, you know, this is something you'll pick up, and you'll play this one a lot. I play this, I want to say, I don't play it every day, because I don't want to get the game every day. Between work and school and kids, I don't, you know, I get to play this about 3 or 4 times a week, and those are good games. Like I haven't played a card game at least, where like when you're doing something, you're like high-fiving each other at the end. It's nerdy, but it's wonderful. And it's cool. There was negative reviews against this because they felt it was too turn-based, too generic, blah blah blah. I think that's people just expecting things more than what it is. It's an adventure card game, you know. It's got elements of the D20 system and Pathfinder in there, but it's not gonna. Nothing's gonna take over a DM, and that's why that form of gaming is still relevant right now, because there's nothing that we can do, because every time you read the card, it's going to read it the same way. But when you have a person acting it out or saying it, it comes across a lot different from a DM to there. I mean, I guess physically you could have somebody read the cards off to somebody, but that's retarded. They should be playing the game. But I'm not going to go too much into the box. I just want to get my feelings out there about Pathfinder. If you're looking for something new to take over, this is the one to get. Like I said, it costs a bit to start off, but it's well worth the money. It's well worth the money. And it's quick, it's easy. You can play it multiple times a week. And you can save your character. I like the idea of being able to upgrade your character and save it. Don't write on the cards. Don't do that. It's retarded. You spend $65 and you want to spend another $15 every 2 months for the next year on this thing. Don't write on the cards. Get your 99-cent deck protectors and use dry erase on those, or Sharpie. Do that. You're fine. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do another video after this one and talk about some of the other things I probably want to try to play and review, but just kind of do a sit down talk, because I released some things and some of them got kicked off for YouTube. Then I try to show some other things off, and I recorded it 3 or 4 times. It just didn't work out, so I'm just trying to get back into the groove of it. But thank you guys. Y'all have a good one.